Hey, Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Fallout London, Hares and Piggies, and I guess we're just getting right into it here, huh? Okay, we've got a lot to talk about here, but I guess none of that's happening until we're done here. Okay, so we got more than two, but okay, so that'll settle things down a little bit, or not. Okay, maybe that'll settle things down a little bit. Holy crap. Okay, so off camera, I had turned in the coasters I had so I could get some more money so I could buy some scrap for building up Wimbledon. And I ended up running into a problem. As I turned them in, the game said I had 22 of 30 coasters turned in. Well, I went back through everything. And it turned out I had visited 23 places. Clearly, there's a discrepancy there. And so that discrepancy had me heading all around the freaking map to try and find where this discrepancy was. Long story short, I couldn't find it. But on the bright side, a couple things happened. First off, you see, I get a level. So we're going to spend that now. I'm going to max out Attack Dog. After doing some thinking on it, I'm going to finally go into better criticals because, as you've seen, I've run into the periodic monster that won't go down after a crit. I need to fix that. Especially since sometimes you can't get a headshot if you're ready for a crit. There's one other thing. Okay, that guy had some seriously scrapped out, kitted out armor. The other thing is, it's going to be like that, is it? One of the things I picked up while going through all these fights was a new Zap pistol that I forgot to tinker with. Not the most handy thing, but it's got a better legendary perk than my current weapon has, which is done. Ooh, careful. So, if you find a weapons bench, I'd like to switch everything over. And if I stop suddenly to do that, at least you know what's up. Now, part of the reason we're going here is there's like one lone little unexplored area I want to hit on. It's called a Raider Camp. And to the devs out there, you might want to fix that. Medium poison combat. Oh, whoop-dee-doo. friends. Okay, let's see if that bauxite is actually good for anything, or if it's just trash. It's not trash. Okay. Okay, bauxite is not worth a damn thing. Okay. All crap. Alright, been a little bit since we saved, so we'll do that real quick. Okay, just, not much here. Just a bunch of hoolies. Not much else. For a cell-style raider camp, this is actually kind of disappointing. But there'd be something more interesting here. Oh, well, we got this building here. Okay, so far that's been the most exciting thing I've gotten here. It's been that right away. Okay, this place kind of sucks, actually. What's that? Protein pack, Weeda bricks. Okay, low-level food. Lantern. Head up this way. Okay. Ooh, scrap the launcher for something usually. Actually, isn't the launcher... Yeah, it's actually worth a fair amount, actually. And everything else here is crap on this guy. Okay, some ammo. Frag grenade. And some tickets. And that is the end of this place. Holy crap, what a dump. Alright, I'll have to drop some stuff off with the pooch. Do some quick scrapping. Or we can unload as much as we possibly can. How much that launcher weigh? 20? Let's take the pike back. Drop off the launcher. Okay, that's as good as it gets. Okay, drop down this way. Alright, now we're going to head north. And we're going to finally head towards the coach house. And continue on what I've been trying to do in the first week. Okay, Piper Stack might actually be worth a fair. I mean, its value per weight's not bad, actually. Okay, that's the Polaris Apartments. We're trying to go around the Citadel here. Yeah, don't go in the soup. I mean, the fact that it is raining cats and dogs out here does not help matters one bit. The fact that I was able to completely avoid said building. Alright. Trigger the coach house. Protected, huh? Okay. Well, the gatherers are largely territorial. They won't really bother you if you keep your distance. So anyway, I have no interest in them. Let's go inside. Okay, inside the coach house, and this place looks abandoned. Which is fine. I'd rather grab interesting junk than have to deal with more hooligans. Okay, so the plan is that we're going to just go through this and hope I just read that wrong. The fact that it said I'm one short. Nope, we're not. Oh, God damn it. What the fuck? That was pathetic. How the hell did I miss you? How the hell did...
Intruder. Curse you, invader. Curse you.
Well, I was hoping this place would be abandoned. Not quite. Now, the only reason I'm still interested in steel right now, even though I've got a fair amount of it, is because I do go through it rather quickly. Oh, I love ticket explosions. Music's pretty, but I don't want to risk a copyright claim, so... Alright, we got one fool left. He's over this way. Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe this way, though. Yep, there he is. He also went in a blaze of tickets. Very nice. 2 weapons. Walton Goggins. Oh, we're not done yet. Come on. Okay, that is all set base, which means no bonuses. Okay, so I'm going to save now that it looks like we've cleared everybody out of here. I've got the place to myself. Now we can search for the coaster in peace. We'll check back upstairs in just a little bit. But now that it's quiet, I can actually loot at my own pace. Not inadvertently grab shit I don't need or want. Like that beer mat, potentially. The beer mat is plastic and rubber. Don't give a rat's ass. Don't really need rubber. If this were Sim Settlements, that'd be another matter entirely, but it's not, so it doesn't. Alright, pre-war money and some ticks. Fine. Some rum. A couple bottles of vodka on the bottom there. And there it is! Lockpicking coaster! Always strive for the unobtainable. Lockpicking is permanently easier. Very nice. Okay. Alright, so we'll go back upstairs and take a look and see what's there. We'll get the hell out of here. And the next stop is going... Oh. Never mind, we've been here. So we're done with the coach house already. Not a very big place. I was expecting more. Oh well. Oh, I got some shenanigans I need to pull. So we're gonna... Actually, you know what? I'm not trying to fit into half-hour episodes anymore. Screw it. Come along. I'm gonna dump some stuff, scrap, all that good stuff before we head to Lewisham. Okay, so we're back at Vauxhall Grove. And why am I here? I wanted to show you what I did with the place. Alright, first things first, let's dump some crap. Okay, so Clarity Classic, don't really need it here. And unfortunately, yes, this is part of the routine. The whole point of this is to unload crap. Okay, salt, rum and meat, mongrel dog meat, radroach meat, famished meat, dog food, human meat. Okay. That was made to make the mystery meat pies? I don't want to know. Okay, red rat meat, blueberries, carrots. Hold up. It's listed as a plant, but it's not really a plant. You can't plant it. Tarberries, potatoes, apples, brain fungi, glowing fungi. A lot of junk food there. Dirty water. Some ion brews. Bourbon. The hard cider, I have not found anything for. Rum. Scotch. Vodka. Whiskey. Everything else we'll hold on to for now. We're still overweight. That's fine. Nope. I'm going to stay put and hang out here. Since we're close enough to the action, we can get some XP for whatever our turrets kill. We'll just wait for the all clear while we just rake in the XP. Oh, we're not done yet. I got one turret still spouting off there. Well, that's awfully nice of it. Give it some cover fire. Okay. Well, we've got a bunch of settlers aiming to go through the fence to get into the action. And yes, you're looking at one of my settlers not wearing a goddamn thing. So, oh, sweetheart, no.
Huh?
I need a haircut.
Of course, I end up running into the barber. Oh, and hey, devs, I know you basically trimmed out the voice of the protagonist, but there's still some spots where there are spoken lines. That's one of them. Also, talking to a settler doctor brings in a few things you may have missed. And also, there's no voices on that one, so yeah, it looks like you may have missed something there. But luckily...
Looking to buy?
You know what? That's fine. That is perfectly fine. I got stuff I need to scrap anyway. I also need to show you guys something. The shopping center, as you can see, now has a second boutique. It's got the trader. That was actually her. And the bar and grill is now open for business, although it doesn't really look like it. Nope, he's there because everybody's on edge. Whatever the hell is over there. And we got some tables, chairs, stuff, and secondary place to make drinks, food. That's not why we're here right now. We're here to go to the crafting spot. Do some crafting. So we can mosey on over here. With weapons bench first. Scrap that. Scrap that. And that. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to take off all the good stuff. So we can put it on to this one. Toaster capacitors. That's the crap one, huh? Okay, so now that we've basically transferred everything to the other one, we can now scrap this one. Dump everything. Now we go to the armor section. Because there's fair amounts of steel, you get a screw periodically. Yeah, I know I got a lot of screws, but I don't care about that. Okay. Okay, that lightens the load a bit. And yeah. Well, so much for selling stuff here. Oh no, wait, that's not entirely true. The bar's open
You
for
look
business.
like someone that needs a drink. Here's what I've got.
Okay, yeah, we also picked up a Furious Razor, which could be an interesting weapon. Not for us, but for somebody else. Okay, we'll sell the biscuit tin. And sell a cigar. Alright, that's decent. Now that we got that done, it's time for us to go to Lewisham. We're going to make our way to the Bishop's Toe, but we're going to start at the police station. Alright. It would help if I actually equipped the damn thing.
Light 'em up, boys!
Good, because that was embarrassing that I didn't kill her on 2 hits. Alright, let's get some light on. And in case you haven't figured it out, we're back at the Lewisham police station. That's about the only actual marker I've got.
Disappearing actor.
Alright, so let's loot what we did get here. Cutlass, TNT, gas mask, combat arms, ticks. Everything else is crap. Crude gun, frag grenade, another gas mask, combat arm. And crap there. Okay, well, we got something just behind the police station here. Wait a minute. I'm sure it's not the police station. No, it's not. Okay. The bowling alley. Sure. We don't see those very often anymore. Let's explore the... maybe. What the hell? That was weird. Pinhead Bowling Alley. I don't want to be a pinhead no more. Well, here we are at Pinhead Bowling Alley, and we've got a new fun little game. It's called Ladybird Bowling. Well, that was fun. Pot of green tea? Hell yeah. Don't have enough pound coins. Boo. That's chained. That's also chained. This is not. That'd be really shitty if it was. And really short. Okay, nothing in the bathrooms. Nothing in the bathrooms. Pup, come on. Love a Pete, Churchill. Seriously. Okay, here's where you get your shoes. Leather boot. Grab the phone. That's useful, at least. Alright. Okay, Okay, so... if the rail's supposed to go all the way across... wait a minute. These are listed as ammo. Wait a minute. No. No, 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 no. I did not mean to grab that glass pitcher. I wanted the pencil. Well, somebody was here at some point. Yeah, somebody was definitely here. Okay. Well. Listed as ammo. But still considered as junk. Well, that sucks. Alright. Just have to do it this way. Well, you know what I say. Balls to that. The pins, on the other hand, that's wood. Okay, so the way into the back is this way. Drain cleaner. I think that's going to be acid and plastic, I think. Neither of which I particularly need. For the love of Pete. Nope, too far. There we go. Okay, that was annoying. Shopping cart tokens, tickets, and a paintbrush. Paintbrush gives more wood. Here are your pin machines. Let's look at the mechanics terminal. Inbox, bowling alley blues. It's been tough keeping Pinhead Bowling up and running amidst this European Civil War chaos. Rationing's hit hard, and folks barely have enough money to put food on the table, let alone enjoy a game. Operating costs are sky high, too. Those damn pin setting machines are breaking down every other day. Gotta find a way to keep the lights on and the balls rolling. Jen. Sent machine ruckus. To Jen. Trying to keep those pin setting machines functional is like wrestling a bulldog. Supplies are scarce due to the war, and these machines were never built to withstand this kind of use. Typical Upton Burke bullshit. Managed to purchase some spare parts from the Upton Burke HQ, but who knows how long they'll hold. If only there was a way to get a reliable repair service out here. Mechanic Cheslaw. Inbox, creative cost cutting. By Manager Jenny. To all, desperate times call for desperate measures. We've had to get creative with cost cutting to keep Pinhead Bowling afloat. Reduced operating hours, cut down on staff, and even started using salvage pins and balls. The customers aren't thrilled, but what choice do we have? The European Civil War shows no signs of ending, and our profits are dwindling fast. Jen. Inbox, financial fallout. Entry by Accountant Airless Pugh. Attention all staff. Rationing and war have taken their toll on our finances. Profits have plummeted, and expenses keep piling up. We've got overdue bills for repairs, maintenance, and utilities. I've crunched the numbers, and it's grim. Unless we come up with a solution soon, we may have to shut down Pinhead Bowling for good. Maybe we could strike a deal with some local businesses for supplies or support. Kind regards, the accountant. Inbox, last frame. From Manager Jen. To all, it's with a heavy heart that I write that what might be the final entry for Pinhead Bowling. Despite our best efforts, the situation has become dire. The war still rages on, and we can't keep up with the costs any longer. We'll keep the doors open as long as we can, hoping for a miracle, but it looks like the pins are falling, and this game might be over. Jen. Well, that sucks, but man, times that hit everybody hard. Yeah, that's all crap. We'll take the stove, the newspaper. Okay, so that was Pinhead Bowling. That was depressing. Okay, so we're back outside, and we need to head south. Let's look at the map real quick. Alright, so yeah, we need to head south. There is a ruin. I guess that could very well be the ruins of Lewisham. Which we are heading to. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Ruins of Lewisham. And it is literally all about the hooligans. I'm on a holiday. Hooligans holiday. Nice. Not nice. 75% and I miss. Well, I missed that one this time. Not that one. Okay, still in danger, but we've seriously thinned the herd here. Okay, so... Alright, we'll grab that. We'll save after all of that excitement. Holy crap. Okay, I'm not going to bother with the Womble Gauntlet, and... Nothing but tickets, huh? Okay. There we go. Oh, more tickets. And, alright, okay, part of the same guy. That was the turret. I hear a generator. Okay, so we need to get to the Bishop's Toe, which should be right here. Oh, we got a legendary. You know what? We'll deal with her later. Let's go inside. Okay, inside the Bishop's Toe. Who?
Tear your fucking throats out! No! You like
There you go, buddy. Okay. Okay. A cutting leather right leg. Okay, we're gonna have to take a look at that. What is my current right leg? It's right police, right leg, VATS enhanced, 10% reduction in action point costs and VATS. Or, okay, this isn't even souped up at all. And the protection's better. It's a little heavier because it's a medium piece. But we could soup it up and make it even better still. Ever so slightly. And I really like the cunning bit, so hey, we actually got a piece of armor. And we're overweight. Okay, up. I know, buddy. Alright, that's as good as it gets, huh? Note from Bowen. To whoever might be listening up there, I ain't one for the church and all that, but I'm hoping if there's somebody or someone or something watching over us, they might understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. See, times are tough and my business is drowning. Bills piling up, mouths to feed, and I'm staring bankruptcy right in the face. So here's the thing. I've been mixing a lot of unsanitary water with the beer, trying to stretch it out and keep the business afloat. It's like swimming against the tide, trying to keep everything together. I'm not proud of it, but desperation's got me by the throat. I ain't asking for a miracle, but maybe just a bit of understanding. If someone's watching up there, I hope they see the struggle I'm facing, the weight I'm carrying, and maybe, just maybe, they'll cut me a bit of slack. I'll make it right someday, I promise. Forgive me if there's anything to forgive. Bowen. We've gone through this before. Pup, come on. Trying not to get irradiated. You're just sitting there like a lump. Consistently getting in the way. Ugh. Churchill, I love you, but seriously, boy. Okay, the hatchet's worth something. Everything else is crap. Rest of that is crap. Dirty water. Count Nelly. Cider. You know, I've cleared the place out. I can stop crouching. There it is. An agility coaster. Never be afraid to dodge the sensitive issues. Your agility has been permanently increased by 1. Well, that gives us moving target. They can't hurt what they can't hit. Gain plus 25 damage and energy resistance when you're sprinting. Oh, whoop-de-fucking-do. But there is a bright side to that. That does give me only 1 point needed now for ninja, which is useful. More useful for handheld, but you still get a bonus for stealth attacks with ranged weapons. It's still quite useful. But, you know, I still have better criticals without having to do anything, so... And I've read that already. Not now, but... For any lore that I'm just passing over this time around, you check out the my previous run-throughs, whether it's the OG run or Take 2. Links to both are in the description down below. You can get the entire playlists. Alright, well that's it for the Bishop's Toe. And I thought I did that already. I did. Alright, so now that I get the hell out of here, which I'll do off camera, I'll do some off camera shenanigans. We are done for now. Oh, grab that coffee. And next episode, we're going to wrap this up. Well, try to wrap it up in the coming episodes, because every place I have left, as far as taverns go, are all in this area up here. It's Camden Borough / Northeast Minster. We have got 5 places to explore. We've got the Drunken Wolf, the Red Tiger, the Plumber's Hands, Liberty Spikes, and believe it or not, the Tottenham Court Road Station is a bar. So that's what we're going to be doing in the coming episodes. Try and wrap them up, and maybe, just maybe, that was a screw up, and I actually am caught up after all. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in and to help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Fallout London, Hares, and Piggies. I'll see you all next time.